I'm sure many of you who mountain bike have seen a World Cup downhill race, or at least clips of one, and sure, the tracks look rough, and they look like they're going pretty fast, but compared to normal green, blue, and black diamond trails in my local networks, I've always wondered how much gnarlier these DH tracks actually are. Today is my first ever trip up to Mount Prevost on Vancouver Island, which is a downhill training ground for World Cup racers like Mark Wallace, Iles, and of course is where Stevie Smith trained for most of his life. We're about to find out how wild these trails can actually get. So today we're out for my first time at Mount Prevost with local rippers Tommy and Dallas, who were gracious enough to give me the grand tour of the place.
Super appreciated.
Mount Prevost is located in Cowichan Valley on Vancouver Island, and as you can see by the Trail Forks map, it is not for the faint of heart. The first trail we warmed up on was called Mr. T, and technically is rated a double black, but from my experience riding the trails that day, the ratings don't mean too much since everything is so steep anyways. I will note that throughout the entire video, there is a major GoPro effect, meaning these trails are a lot steeper than the camera makes them look. The craziest part of Prevost is that you can shuttle the mountain, which means you can get 4 to 8 massive laps all day, which is probably more descending than most people get in a month. This also means that you're literally pulling your brakes all day, or at least I was. Something I really wanted to include in this video was a speed comparison between me on my first time riding these trails and a World Cup racer. So I reached out to Mark Wallace, who has been racing the UCI World Cup for 6 or so years now, and he's placed top 5 multiple times. He let me use some of his footage to show just how insanely fast these guys are racing. So there are 2 quick sections I chose to compare, which are both on the Ritz, and I think this really shows just how absolutely pinned these guys are. So thanks again to Mark for letting me use this footage, and if you want to see his whole video, I'll drop the link in the description. All the trails on Prevost lead into this one trail called Lower Memphis, which is pretty close to the bottom and a lot less steep. It features a sick creek gap into a step up, flowy berms, and a few 10 to 15 foot doubles. This trail is great to get super dialed, and with the help of Tommy and Dallas, I was able to lock in most of the jumps, which were all super fun.
Woo!
The final lap of the day was on the Ritz, which starts in this super cool open section where there's a beautiful view of the Gulf Islands, and then dips into the forest where there were more steeps, gaps, and this mega drop that we passed. This was definitely my favorite lap of the day, and I'm super excited to get there again.
Sweet. Oh no. Oh no.
I hit that. I tried to go all around the trail.
Yeah.
I clipped my pedal on that stump.
Oh no.
And then like got chucked off the seat.
Oh no. That is massive. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Oh, the road gap.
The next trail we rode was Memphis, which, from what I rode, has to be the steepest section on the mountain. When I say steep, by the way, I mean steep like you couldn't stop even if you wanted to, and have to commit to the entire line from the get-go. Control is paramount in these situations to make sure you don't start skidding and crash.
It was a lot of fun, and I didn't feel too out of control.
Good, because that's about as techy as it gets, really. It gets a little steeper, but
Yeah.
not steeper. But yeah. Like
Okay.
ruts like that. And
Okay. Wow.
so just take it slow.
Okay.
Catch berm's kind of there.
Okay. Okay. Oh wow. that's steep.
Yep, it sure is.
Cool.
So again, kind of similar. It's the left corner, so just nice and slow.
Oh geez.
There's,
Okay.
There's the really steep one.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the last kind of steep shoot. This one's not as bad.
Okay.
Prevost is such a cool place to push your comfort level a little and try out some amazing gnarly trails. I would not recommend this if you aren't already comfortable on most of your local double black trails. That being said, it's been a really cool place to work up to over the last year, and I'm so stoked to have finally had the chance to go check it out. Thanks again to the lads for the shuttle laps and the tour, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll catch you later.
Oh, wow.
Nice job, buddy.
Dude,
Sick, eh?
that was something.
It's sick. Did you